What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Happy Sunday to you. So this is going to be kind of a two-part video. The first thing I want to cover is a question I keep getting, whether it be on the live stream or just in questions through the videos, in the comments, Instagram, Twitter, all of that. For someone who is brand new to Tundra, as in never owned one, what is the #1 attribute about the Tundra that you tell them first? Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh, you know, it's the most reliable truck on the market, it has great resale value, all of that kind of stuff. Well, the #1 thing that I tell people all the time about the Tundra, I do it now and I always will, is the build quality. I am a big fan of how well this truck is built. Now, mind you, I've had 5 Tundras, so all of them have been rattle-free. And I'm talking a lot about the interior. I mean, of course, the exterior and everything as well. But the interior, everything is put together really well. You know, we all complain a little bit about some of the things that are offered in the truck. You know, there's the weird stuff that you don't get in it, like certain buttons don't light up. You don't have automatic back windows in a $50,000 truck like this. You got to hold the button down for the windows to go down. I mean, there's definitely some quirks along the way, but the biggest thing for me after all of that is how well the truck is put together. Ask any longtime Tundra owner and they will tell you the same thing. Now, for me, in the 5 Tundras I've had some pretty aggressive lifts on them. I've had some, you know, pretty aggressive tires. My 09 had Toyo mud terrains, which were, you know, bouncing the truck all over the place all the time. You don't hear any creaks, you don't hear any rattles. When you take the trucks off-road, it really holds its own quite well. I'm a little impressed with how good the build quality is. Now, that doesn't mean that other trucks don't have great build quality. Just from other brands that I've driven, nowhere's near the Toyota, and you can ask anyone. If you bring a Ford person into a Tundra and ask them to be non-biased about the build quality, they'll talk about that too. A few of the guys I know from other brands that have driven Toyotas and are wide open and are unbiased in their opinions will tell you that it's definitely something to note for the Tundra. Sure, it's missing features, sure, it's a little behind in the times, but at the end of the day, build quality is one of those things that you're gonna need in a vehicle if you wanna have it for a long time. So 100%, that's what I tell people that are coming over to the Tundra, is look for the build quality, how well everything is put together inside and out. And now part 2 of the video, I got a little bit of bad news for you, but I figured I'd let you know now. So it doesn't look like, at least as of right now, that the Camry is gonna happen. Unfortunately, we just couldn't come to terms on a price, and that is not the dealership's fault, that is my fault, because, you know, I'm asking for an insanely low price. And my reasoning behind that, if the Camry was gonna be my one car, just, you know, I didn't have the Tundra and the Camry was it, sure, yeah, I'm gonna pay real car payment type money for it. But because it's gonna be a second car, and really a third car for us, I don't want to pay a high payment on it. You know, the FRS was kind of a gift in the way of it's such a low payment, it doesn't even really break the bank in any way or anything like that. You know, I kind of hit the perfect storm with that car as far as Scion was going away. It was the last FRS they had. They were just looking to move it, and I figured, hey, why not? A second car wouldn't be a bad thing. It'd be fun. So that's kind of why I hit the perfect storm. Now, the Camry's the #1 selling car in America. One of the #1 selling cars in America. I mean, the RAV4 is coming up behind pretty good now, but you know, it's not like they need to push them off the lot. And you know, the XSE V6 is definitely the one that I want. I probably could have worked on the XSE 4-cylinder, probably could have landed that, but I don't want to settle. You know, if I'm gonna get anything, I'm gonna want the one that kind of turned my head when I got to review it and blew my mind a little bit, you know. Like I said, nothing wrong with the FRS. I'll still use that as the daily driver. It's just not the best in weather conditions. So I wanted something that would be a little better, you know, a little heavier in the rain, in the snow stuff. Oh, in the snow, I would obviously take this, but you know, we'll keep on keeping on, and if something changes and we can get the XSE, I will keep you guys updated. But as of right now, it's not looking good. A lot of people asked me that on the live stream last night. I get the question all the time in the videos too, like, oh, when are you getting the Camry? So I don't want to lead you guys along. We kept working on it day in, day out, compromise in both directions, but we just could not hit that price that I want to pay. And I don't really like to bend too much. You know, like I said, I go in with a certain mindset of this is what I want to pay for it, and that's pretty much it. You know, I definitely came up a little bit to try to make it happen, but still, we're way off. Now, don't forget, the FRS is a $27,000, $28,000 car. The Camry that I was looking at was like a $38,000 car. So there's gonna be, you know, that 10 grand's got to come from somewhere, right? The other problem with the deal is that the FRS is a little bit upside down, a little more upside down than I thought it would be. So that doesn't help at all either. So it is what it is for now. I mean, obviously we still have the Tundra. The Tundra is the main point of the channel. And actually that's one more thing for you. The reason why I'm not aggressively going after the Camry is because for a YouTuber like me, all right, this is a Tundra channel. So the money I put into this truck makes a lot of sense because there's a return on it, because I basically run a small business with this truck in YouTube, right? So you spend the money to make the money, and that's kind of the way it is. We learned really quickly about the FRS and about how it didn't, you know, I wanted to get the FRS as a second vehicle for the channel, and it never panned out because you guys don't want to see the FRS. Now with the Camry, there was a little bit of interest from the Tundra owners, and they were like, no, we would like to definitely see some Camry stuff going on. We want to see the Camry on the channel. But I don't think it's enough of a demand to take the plunge, right? So like I said to you from day one, I was doing the Camry more for me. More for, you know, to get a daily driver, more not necessarily for, you feel that bumping right now? Hold on. Sorry, if you guys are wondering about the TRD Pro suspension on a bridge, that's bumpy, there you go. Yeah, so it was more, the XSE V6 was more for me, just a car for me, not necessarily for the channel. But yeah, so I don't feel like there's gonna be a return on investment as far as YouTube goes with the Camry like there is with the Tundra. With the Tundra, I'll always spend money. It's no big deal. So anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Like I said, I'll keep you updated on the Camry if anything changes. People have been telling me to go buy that TRD Pro, 2015 TRD Pro from Liberty as my second Tundra, which would be insane. Price is a little high. They probably wouldn't be able to hit my payment with that either. So we're just gonna hold off for now, and we'll rock the FRS as the daily driver, and we will keep on keeping on with this truck, of course. And that is what we will do. And like I said, I'll keep you up to date. But Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. If you have any questions, you can comment below the video. TundraDude34@gmail.com. Each and every one of you, have a great day.